I just want to reiterate as a first point what Katie just said. Canada is under an obligation under the Convention Against Torture when faced with somebody with allegations of torture present in the country. Canada is required to investigate and to prosecute that case if no other country seeks that person's extradition for trial elsewhere. We know that the United States has no interest in prosecuting George W. Bush, and so when he sets foot here, it will be Canada's obligation to do so. This is a legal requirement. This is not just a matter of policy. As a result of the Convention Against Torture, Canada implemented into its own criminal code provisions allowing for prosecution for torture committed overseas. There are two important points here. A person who is responsible for torture when there is a Canadian citizen who is a victim, that case could be prosecuted in Canada. As well, under what we call universal jurisdiction, if the alleged torture later shows up in Canada, that person also can be prosecuted. And this is not a novel idea in Canada, nor around the world. In fact, here in Canada, the government has already prosecuted one man, Desiree Munyaneza, for human rights abuses that were committed overseas. There's a second man, Jacques Mungarere, who is currently in detention awaiting trial. These are both for abuses that were committed in Rwanda. This is part of the universal jurisdiction scheme that I'm talking about, and this is not a novel approach that we are suggesting. This, in fact, is precisely the system of international justice that was set up with Canada leading the charge over the last few decades.